Captain's log, Stardate 2802-2020. It has been 676 Earth days since the warp incident that left me stranded here. My radio is busted, and I can't seem to contact any of the ships nearby. Not that I think they'd be kind enough to give me a lift. I should have brought my towel. I am en route to a beacon, which I believe is resting on the surface of this moon. Hopefully I can use it to repair my comms, but it is taking some time to get there. Captain's log, addendum. Never mind, it just had a sparkly spacesuit. Greetings, Earthlings. My name is Zero Jake, and welcome back to Space Engineers. So as you have no doubt aware, that just contained a suit. A fancy suit, but a suit, which is not what we need. So we're still stranded on this planet. Now, we're going to need to get some resources, and because Space Engineers is so lovely to have provided us with just a survival kit, we're going to need to do that. So the way a survival kit works, from what I have just spent 10 minutes looking at, is you feed stone into it and it will give you a really pitiful amount of resources. It can also produce a pitiful amount of things. 100 stone will give ingots. And then we can create computers, construction component, data pads, whatever those are, displays, girders, interior plate, motor, solar cell, and steel plate. That's not really much, to be honest, but it's something to go off of. Now, with the steel that we've got from the beacon that we found, we should be able to build a platform in which I can build things at a regular rate. But no, I don't want that. Replacement, yes. Gravity alignment, okay. Place it like that, shall we? So we want a platform because we're going to want to build in this space anyway. But for now, we'll just build a platform, and then we get to do some mining for, oh God knows, right? Oh, I remember how bad this was. Right, let's grab the things. Any more cargo space? Yeah, the first thing I'm going to try and do is increase the cargo space on this thing, so that we can go out and, well, do nothing. Right, so we're going to stick the stone in here, and then go to production, and then we're just going to make, how much do we have? 7, right? And then we get some ingots. Huzzah! And with these ingots in inventory, it means that we can produce a bunch of things. So we can produce a motor. I can see my life flashing before my eyes already. And some other things as well. Let's see. If I just go build 1,000 of those, and we just keep feeding it stone, eventually it will run out of inventory capacity in this latter half, at which point I'll do some things with it. For now, I'm going to do some mining in third person. Right, so that's a decent... I don't know, 7 minutes worth of mining. We've managed to get to a third of our capacity, which means if I continue doing that, then we'll be good to go somewhere. I swear we have more things. Or does it just make those? I swear we get, oh yeah, so we get gravel, iron, nickel, and silicon, apparently. And with that, we need to create 2 things, primarily. We need to create the basic assembler. Let's find that. Yeah, so we need to create a basic assembler from computers, displays, motors, construction component, etc. And we need, you know, somewhere to place that. And then we also need to make an arc furnace. Oh, you're going to be tricksy with me. Please don't tell me I have to do it. Burn refinery? Yes. Basic refinery. Ah, okay. It used to be called the arc furnace, it's now basic refinery. Now, I don't think I can place them on grids. Nope. Right, yeah, so we need to place these machines onto the base. Let's stick 2 things here. I don't know why it's the jetpack there. And we need to create a basic assembler. Let's get that facing the right way, shall we? Checking all the sides. Yeah, only has 1 face, lovely. And then we need to do the same with the basic refinery, which we'll place here. Right. Now I'm going to get my handy sticky notes, wherever the hell they are. And I'm going to write down the requirements, and then we're going to work out how much we need, which will require me doing some maths. So, you know, knuckle down. I think there should be something that allows me to... As soon as I get the ability to make an LCD... Actually, let's make an LCD screen first and waste even more of my time. And then we can get over to that, right? Right. That's going to require 3 displays, 4 computers, 4 construction component. Okay, so as of this moment, we are at war. No. Get rid of this. We don't need this yet. This has got a display that we need. Let's grab the ice, stick these in here. Stick. Cool. Right, so for our LCD screen, which I'll probably just place on this side. Yeah, so I need 1 interior plate for construction. So we'll take this, we'll take the interior, take the display, and we need some computers as well. Okay. Oh, I can't. Why can't I? Who's... Well, I really don't have inventory space today, don't I? Need not... Mind too much, Right. Get this thing welded up. Right, so we need to build ourselves 2 more displays. Displays are going to cost us not that much comparatively. We will need solar panels. We will need to make ourselves a solar panel in order to power everything. For now, build LCDs. Why are you... You're not missing iron. Yeah, thanks. Cool, right. Grab this. Stick it in here. Excellent. So technically, right, I should be able to fit all my components in here, but I'm not going to because that's just going to take up way too much room. Right, so with our LCD screen. Lovely. So in order to make... Oh, yeah. I'll recharge whilst I'm doing calculations. Right, so we need... Steel. Hover over it, thank you. Computer. Display. Motor. Construction comp. Right, so for the basic assembly we need 80 steel, 80 computers, 4 displays, 10 motors and 40 construction. Okay. And then for the refinery we need 120 steel, 20 construction components, 10 motors, 10 computers. Cool, right. We shall then grab a second post-it note. And we shall find out what each of these components require. Right, so steel requires right. Steel equals 7 iron. And then we need computers. Computers require computers require 0.717 iron and 0.07 silicon, because we can create a stupid amount of those. And then we have displays. I wish I could type this up, but I can't have the LCD screen open at the same time, which is stupid. But, you know, I have multiple monitors. I've yet to find a way to make it so that I can access multiple things of the ship at the same time, because I would abuse that to no end. Right, and then we need 1.6 7 silicon. Cool, and then we need motors. That's going to be the one that's going to be tricky. We only need 20 of them.
Energy critical.
Yes, I get the point. Just let me do my thing. Right. Pierre's yelling at me. Apparently I'm energy critical, but can't it see that I'm working? If I didn't have the algorithm that's telling me whether or not I need to get in bed or something, then, you know, I should be able to do a lot more things before I need to go. Right, silicon, and then construction component. It's just 2.69. 2.6. We might be able to take damage in a second. Right. So here's the main problem, right? If it's not warm, we need power in order to make sure that we're warm. Otherwise, we start taking damage. If we don't have oxygen, and there's no oxygen in the area, then we'll start dying because of lack of oxygen. I like that they added the temperature thing because previously, when you ran out of power, you can't use your tools and that's it. And that's the construction. Is that the construction? Oh, I could have been doing this from here. I could have been just sitting. What is this datapad for? What is a datapad? Let's build one. Anytime, thank you. What does a datapad do? I'm interested. I've never seen one before. Equals 2.67 iron, right. That. Ooh. Now that is fun. So that means we don't technically need this. How about we do the wise thing and stick things in storage, shall we? No, not that. I want one. Right. Stick some ice in there. I haven't destroyed it. Cool. Right. So we should be able to, once we're in here, there's right click, and we should be able to name this. Okay, so this is we'll leave it blank for now. Right. So we have steel plate. Construction components, motors, displays, and computer. Sorry if you're going to hear thunderous typing, but I thought that would be, you know, no, I didn't think at all. Right, so what we need, right, I'm gonna, no, let's do it properly, shall we? Cool, right. So this here, SCMD, that didn't work. Never mind. I was trying to do something like a good idea, but it didn't work. Cool. Okay, so we need in total 200 steel. We need 90 computers. Come on, thank you. Right. We need 20 motors. We need 4 displays, and we need 90 computers. May have accidentally done this the wrong way round. Construction component we need 60. Motors we need 20. Displays we need 4. Computers we need 90. Cool. Right. So with that, so iron, we need silicon. Yes, silicon and nickel. Except I didn't write nickel down on my spreadsheet. I mean post-it note. Same difference. Right, so nickel's required for that. Construction component, just these 3, yes, and display. Okay, so this is nickel. Oh. Nick. lay. Because I spelled it wrong. Here's the thing, right? I'll do it later. I was wondering if I can throw a datapad on. You what? Why? Right click to read, yes. Test. It just removes it. Okay, so if it removes the content of the datapad, what's the point of the datapad? Remembers code inside editor and returns to terminal panel. Yes. Right click again. Not there. I shall have a look at that later. But for now, I shall return to using a spreadsheet. Using my phone as a calculator and post-it notes, because that seems fun. Right. Okay, so for iron, hang on, I can write this down here. It's just I'm going to need to copy it over later. Right, so iron, we need 200. We need 200 steel, right? It's going to be 200. Hang on. Oh, yes. We need 200 times 7. Plus computers. We need 90 computers times the cost of computers, which is 0.17. Plus 4 displays. And displays require 0.33. Do it properly. 0.33 iron. Plus 20 motors, which each require 6.67 iron, plus 60 construction components, which require 2.67 iron each. Okay. Right, so that's that, and then silicon is very similar. We need computers. We need 9 computers, right? 9 computers times 0.07 silicon plus the silicon we need for displays, and that should be it. So relatively low silicon. Lovely. Yeah, welcome to my Space Engineers series. It's me doing maths constantly. Motor is not an ingredient. Nickel. And for nickel, we only need the 20 times 1.67 nickel for that, for the motors. Now, the one thing I could wish for is that this datapad had a calculator. I'm going to have to do it longhand, which is stupid. Okay, this is the same as equaling. 2.7. That plus 90 times 0.17, 15.3 plus 4 times 0.33, 1.32, 20 times 67, which is 103.4, no, 4, thank you, and 60 times 2.67, 160.2. Right, combining that all together, probably, plus 15.3, plus 1.32, plus 133.4, plus 2 equals, we need 17,000, no, 1,700, 1,000, yes, 710.22 iron. Okay. For silicon, that is the same as saying 90 times 0.07, 0.3 plus 4 times 7, 6, 8. Same as saying 12.98. And for nickel, it's the same as saying 8 times 1.67, which is 33.4. Okay. Iron 1710.22. Make that point obvious, thank you. 12.98 silicon and 33.4 nickel. Cool. Silicon, thank you. What do we have? We don't have enough iron. We've got enough nickel. And we've got enough silicon, so we just need to mine some more. How lovely. I get to do more of this again. Okay, so after a bit more mining, we now have enough resources. I did a recalculate on the estimate because I still have 56 steel plate left over from the beacon that we salvaged. We've also got some spares here, but I didn't calculate those because that would take too long. Too long with not enough progress, I would say. We're also going to try and move over the survival kit as well. Maybe. I think we'll keep the survival kit on the buggy for now. I also need to double check to see if I can't. Right. So currently, we will be fully depleted in terms of power in 3 hours, which is not the best. So after we get these two up and running, we need to try and get ourselves enough resources to build a couple of solar panels on top, which means that while I'm offline, because I'm on a server, this should get more power, which is lovely. Right, so we're just gonna get all the resources we need. I haven't checked to see if the datapad actually works or not. In terms of storing data, maybe you have to be an admin to do that, as in I have to activate admin powers, or maybe something else. But we'll worry about it later. Right, so we're going to need queue up the rest of the stuff. Right, so that's 90 computers. Nine computers, 4 displays, 20 motors, and 60 construction components. And now we just need to wait for all of that to finish itself, and then we can build up these lovely machines here. So I'm just going to wait around here whilst you folks can go off and, I don't know, tune into a different broadcast or something. So we will return next time with these constructed, and we will go off to find some resource nodes so that we can do this the more efficient way rather than me mining for hours and waiting for this survival kit to process everything. It's going to do my head in. Right, we should have enough steel now. Yes, we have exactly the amount of steel we need. Just lovely. We have no more steel. Just to make you aware. We also want to add a cargo container. Yes. Yes. So, until next time, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.